The greatest adventure is there if you're bold. Let go of the moment that life makes you hold.
Hello. Today in the Dr. Jerry OphilPRAH Show, we have a cast of The Hobbit. First up, we have Mr. Bilbo Baggins and the new reconstituted Gollum. Come on, gentlemen. How are you?
Good.
Good. Excellent. How have you been? Were you into some mental problems?
Yeah, after that loss of the ring, I actually decided to re-establish myself, kind of actually like, re-image myself. Just kind of,
You do you. Okay. So let's just get right into it then, gentlemen. Alright, got a few questions for you. I don't mean to pry. Just try and answer them as best of your ability, alright? Okay. I'm gonna ask Bilbo some questions first, so don't be afraid to relax. Now, Bilbo, why were you hesitant on going on the adventure in the first place?
well, I really like my Hobbit world, and the adventures make you late for dinner, and I really like the Shire, and I just wanted to be respectable of all the other Hobbits.
No shame, that's always fun. I like sitting at home and relaxing too. Don't we all? Alright, next question. Towards the beginning of the journey, how did you feel about this supposed treasure that you needed?
Well, I was supposed to receive like 1/14 of the total profit, so I was pretty excited from the dwarves like telling tales of the treasure and how big it was. So I thought I was going to make a lot of money.
I mean, 1/14 doesn't sound like a lot.
It's a pretty big amount because that's total profits, not just from the local mill.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. So, how did you two love Birth of
Well, when when the dwarves and I were crossing the Misty Mountains, we got trapped in a cave, and the goblins attacked us. So Gandalf came and rescued us again, and as one of the dwarves were carrying me, I fell off into a hole, and got
a hole?
a hole in the mountain.
You live in a hole? I want to research that a little bit. I mean, ooh. Next question. It's also for Bilbo. How did you feel about being in Merfolk?
Well, it was pretty terrifying. A lot of creepy stuff going on there, like the eyes at night. There wasn't a lot of food either. Like the bears were disgusting. But you know, I was pretty much the hero in Merfolk. Killed some spiders.
Fair enough. There's a little narcissism there, but you know, with that sudden burst of courage, where did that come from? Adrenaline? Justice?
I think a little bit of both. The dwarves were pretty much useless in Northwood because they always wanted to stray off the path and do other stuff, and I wanted to stay on the path like Gandalf and Bjorn instructed us to do. So, just felt like it was my duty to kind of save the dwarves.
Excellent. I completely agree. I mean, my friends are in danger. I help them too. What are you going to do? Next question. This one's for you. How did you feel about Bilbo here taking your ring?
Well, it hurt. I kind of needed to happen, but I mean,
Precious. I've heard that terminology used. How did you get that in the first place?
well, it was my birthday actually.
Your birthday?
Yeah. It's really my best friend.
Some ups and downs there. Very nice birthday present. Maybe the turnout wasn't so good, but you know, Bilbo, back to you. How did you feel about arriving in Lake Town?
Felt pretty unappreciated. The dwarves, especially Thorn, were getting kind of cocky on like arriving at Lake Town, and the men kind of hailing them as like kings and saviors and stuff, and they just pretty much forgot all about what I did in Mirkwood and other situations.
Well, they'll soon remember how valuable you are, I can tell you that. Now, treasure. At the end, Lonely Mountain. How did you feel when you found your treasure?
Well, honestly, by that point, I was kind of getting fed up with the dwarves, so I just wanted to get like my share and leave. So the first time I went in, I took a gold up, and that released Smog and destroyed Lake Town. So
That's not good.
yeah, so after that, when Smog like attacked Lake Town, before that he like pretty much destroyed the side of the mountain, which the dwarves and I were on. So we had to go inside and we got trapped. And then we discovered the gold, and I found the Arkenstone, and that's all I really, really wanted.
Do you think it was fair that you took the Arkenstone? I mean, it was Thorin's heirloom. Actually, all the treasure was his. But, you know, sharing the Arkenstone, that's pretty big. And betraying them, it's a big leap. Hero, betrayer. Where'd you get that?
Well, Thorin never said, like, the Arkenstone was his. It was never laid out in the contract. Thorin did say that I could take whatever I wanted. So I found the Arkenstone, and that's
Do you think it's worth more than 1/14th share? Very valuable piece.
well, I guess Thorin does. I just thought
I really loved it.
I just thought it was beautiful.
That's, I mean, really, it's beautiful. Bring it in. All right. I'm guessing you really like that return home too.
Yeah. So it's quite an adventure back.
And being with an almighty wizard kind of helps too. When you're going back, makes you feel a little less safe.
Yeah.
Awesome. Colin, last question for you. Why didn't you leave the cave and try to find Bilbo? If someone stole my property, I'd hunt them down.
Well, it's been a while since I left my home. I just enjoyed the mall.
Yeah, that's understandable. Like, he didn't want to leave his home. He was basically dragged out. Okay, I think that's all we have time for tonight, gentlemen. We can go to a quick commercial break.
In the middle of the earth, in the land of Shire, lives a brave little hobbit whom we all admire. With his long wooden pipe, fuzzy woolly toes, he lives in a hobbit hole and everybody knows him. Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, he's only 3 feet tall. Bilbo, Bilbo Baggins, the bravest little hobbit of them all.
Welcome back to the Dr. Jerry OphilPRAH Show. With us now, we have Thorin and Bard. We're going to ask them a couple questions. Why did you choose the Hobbit to help you on your journey?
It wasn't my choice, it was Gandalf's choice, but in the end it all worked out.
Power player, you would say? Excellent. Who do you think was the rightful owner of the treasure?
My grandfather, King Under the Mountain.
Okay. Who was, aren't you supposed to split it in 14 different shares? How's that going to work out?
It was going to be, everyone got 1/14th, but then a few other parties joined in, thinking they deserved some of the treasure.
Do you think they deserved it?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No.
What about the elves? I mean, they did come and help you at the end there, but
They also watched Smog destroy my town, did nothing about it.
this is true. Revenge. What about the men? Do you think they deserve it?
No.
Not at all?
Only people in the contract deserve to share the treasure.
Really?
This is fair. Okay. Why do you believe you deserve to share the treasure?
We killed the dragon. I mean, the thing that actually was in charge of the treasure.
True. How did it feel killing that dragon?
Well, I mean, yeah, I felt good. I killed a dragon, but I mean, it was kind of my duty. I mean,
Necessary.
yeah.
Protection. Right. Why did you two decide to join up there at the end?
At the Five Armies battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels better things to worry about the treasure.
Mutual advantage. Killing the goblins. That works. Okay. It's excellent. Do you think that the Master of Lake Town deserves a cut of the treasure? Maybe?
Not really.
I mean, his people did suffer.
Well, I mean, he kind of ran away.
I guess you could say he's a coward.
Yeah.
But what about the people? Do they get some wealth spread?
Well, I don't think, like, me or the people of the town deserve, like, some of the treasure, but the town itself deserves some treasure just to help rebuild it.
Ah.
Kind of.
That's fair. Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have Gandalf and Elrond.
Keep it secret, keep it safe, I got a long gray beard. Keep it secret, keep it safe, I got a long gray beard. Got a long gray beard. It's a cave troll, save the hobbits, Aragorn. Aragorn. It's a Balrog, you shall not pass, but you can dance. Yeah, you can dance. Yeah, you can dance. Wizard Gandalf style.
Hello and welcome back to the Dr. Jerry OphilPRAH Show. With us now we have Gandalf and Elrond. I'm going to ask them a couple questions about their adventure. Alright, let's get started. Why did you go on this adventure, Gandalf?
Felt that a wizard was needed.
Wizards are very helpful. Why did you choose Bilbo to come and help?
I found that sometimes the littlest person makes the biggest impact on the world.
Okay. You're very confident throughout the adventure in your group. Why is that?
You can't have doubt, you know? I mean, you gotta think that the light's gonna prevail always.
Very excellent point. Where did you run up to during most of the adventure?
I'll say that I was over in the west. That's about it.
Okay, yeah. Where did you play a pivotal role in this?
I think there were a couple times, I mean, well, obviously with the trolls, that was a pretty obvious one.
Yeah, you saved them. That was very good.
Yeah. Well then, I mean, I kinda was like the guide to this journey. I told them where to go.
Is that why you came back at the end?
Yeah.
To help them out, okay. Do you think you deserve a shared treasure?
Wizards don't need treasure.
Okay. Elrond, how did you help? I mean, you weren't in there for very long, but...
I housed the dwarves on their adventure.
Oh, okay. Did you do anything else? I mean...
Well, I took a look at their treasure map and found it had moon runes on it, so...
So that's what led them to getting into the giant mountain. That's the only way. Fair enough. Do you think you deserve part of the treasure?
Not really. I didn't really do much for the expedition, but...
What do you think about everyone else getting the treasure? I mean, I know you're an elf yourself. What do you think about the other elves getting treasure?
Well, I think the dwarves being pretty greedy about the whole thing, but that's just their nature.
I mean, they were betrayed by the elves.
Yeah.
I guess you could take it either way, honestly. Okay. That's all we have time for today. The Dr. Jerry OphilPRAH Show. Back to you with another message.
I speak in a language only wizards can pronounce. Give me spells, give me my book, give me my cauldron and something to cook. I'm a crazy ass wizard, I ain't gonna die. Trust me on that, many have tried.
Slow it down just for a minute.
Wizards in the rap game, we gonna win it. Let's begin it. Everybody in the room, stand and shout. It's those magical fools, the wizards all up in the house.
Get out of Mordor for more. Wizards can do your door. Don't step to us, cause we the #1 sorcerers. For moral that made him banging potion, pop the dragon into three-legged bullshit. Now we coasting.
For those of you just tuning in, today we sat down with the cast of The Hobbit and discussed our adventure. We'd also like to apologize for the sudden inconvenience of our set today. Due to the dragon attack, we had to relocate to Bjorn's basement. Today's segment was also brought to you by Gerber and the producers of Creed. See you again next time.
At sunrise, I fight to stay asleep, 'cause I don't wanna leave the comfort there's a hunger